This is the brief on the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau. So let's set the scene over in West Africa. We're just 3 days out from a really contentious presidential election. You had both major candidates, the incumbent Umaro Sissoco Embalo and his rival, Fernando Diaz, claiming they'd already won. But before the election commission could even announce the official results, the military just stepped in and took, quote, total control. Okay, so first, what happened right away? Well, soldiers suspended the whole electoral process and slammed the country's borders shut. They formed something called the High Military Command for the Restoration of Order, and they're going to be running things for the foreseeable future. All this happened right after shots were heard near the capital, Bissau, though nobody's sure who was doing the shooting. Second, you got to understand, this kind of thing isn't exactly new for Guinea-Bissau. Not at all. Since gaining independence from Portugal back in 1974, there have been at least 9 coups. This latest mess really revolves around President Embalo, who is trying to be the first leader in 30 years to actually win a second term. But here's the thing, his critics claim he has a history of just making up these coup attempts to crush his opposition. And finally, let's look at why the country is so unstable to begin with. We're talking about a nation of 2.2 million people that's extremely poor. I mean, the average person earns just $963 a year. And on top of that, back in 2008, the UN literally labeled it a narco-state. Its geography, with all these coastal islands and river deltas, makes it a perfect hidden drop-off spot for the global cocaine trade. So what you're seeing here is a military intervention that's exposing a deep political fragility, all made worse by chronic poverty and the constant shadow of organized